Good morning, hello. I'm with Al from AeroWiz, and we're going to look at Mato Anomalies.
Awesome.
Go for it.
Okay, so Mato is basically a JRPG type game. So if you played games like Persona 5,
Yep.
you know, Ace Detective, that's the type of game it is. Narrative driven. So you know Blade Runner, right?
Yes.
It's Los Angeles that's kind of like thrown into this, you know, a future, you know, type system. This is like
A little that Matrix type of feel too, Mr.
Yes,
Doe.
yes. This is definitely, it's like, you know, dystopia of like future dystopia of like Shanghai 1920s.
Yeah.
So you see that in the way it's drawn, in the character design. So it's really interesting.
So Shanghai 1920s, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
So-
not a place I usually get to go in video games.
I know.
Or an era.
Yes, but it's very noir-ish, right?
Yep.
Like Blade Runner. And so in this game, that city is Mato, right? And he's a private investigator. It's kind of like Chinatown.
Yep.
You know, where you know, it starts out small, then it just
He's in
gets
over his
bigger.
head,
Yes,
getting into too much stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you find out that there are these rifts that are opening up all over the city, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. You have the traditional JRPG where you'll acquire party members, you'll fight as a party against, you know, the enemy, but you also have a card-based, deck-based system.
Really?
Where what's called a mind hack, where you use these different cards to, you know, get information from.
Oh, these guys are
from a
sassy.
person. Yes.
Miss Nightshade is
Yes.
giving Doe the work.
Like the whole femme fatale
Yep.
characters.
Oh, she has armed us too. Excellent. Just a gift from a friend. So here's our outer world area.
So if you just hold down the right-click button to look around and use the WASD keys.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that works nice. Awesome. Okay, so this kind of, does it have a kind of dedicated open world like place that we can run around in and stuff? Is this generally where we're going to be doing quests and stuff?
Yes. Yeah, you have a lot of quests, you know, side quests and all. You talk to her. Right now for this demo, it's just a side quest, and you'll get this just one character for the combat.
Yep.
Wow, you're one of the first one that chose the middle. Usually
They told me to, yeah. Stylistically, what kind of inspirations are you taking from with this like kind of cel-shaded style of rendering?
Okay. In terms of like the use of cel shading,
No rush.
right? You know, it's just an aesthetic that actually works for the kind of characters we wanted to build.
Yeah, what does it say about the characters? What kind of, like, what feeling from the characters do you want to, like, evoke and bring out from
That's the thing, right?
cel-shaded thing?
When you do, how should I say this?
Because
when
this
you
is the
do
whole
straight
world.
animation like 2D, right? You can distort certain things, right?
Yep.
The actions are distorted. The facial features are distorted. The thing about like, then you have the opposite, which is 3D, right?
Yep.
You go to
Thank
the
you.
harbor.
Thank you.
And 3D is very realistic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's based off of motion capture. None of the moves are like unrealistic. You know?
Yes.
You can
They're
only
very
jump so
grounded.
high. You can't put your
Yep.
like arm behind your back in a certain odd way. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like, and cel shading gives you kind of a good in between.
It does.
In that sense, right?
You want that fluid, cartoony kind of like ability to
Yes,
move
but
beyond
grounded,
bodies.
the movement's grounded.
Grounded. I like that. That's brilliant. All right, so we've got a couple of thugs.
Yes.
Or some dock workers, or they don't have have eyes, so that gives me like a villainous energy.
And whatnot.
Okay, so it's almost got like a dungeon crawler kind of
Yes,
vibe to
yes.
it. Yeah, I love this comic book pacing. That really brings out the drama.
Yeah, we're going to explore other medias also.
Yeah.
I know that we're looking at an art book, maybe a web comic of some sort, because it's almost there.
Right.
Yes. And we feel like it'll round out the characters.
It's also a fun exercise in ways that you can use this engine that you put together a lot for this. It seems like there's just so many ways you could express like things with your characters, whether it's in this format or in the real world, like the open world areas.
Yeah, so this gives you a taste of the combat. Again, it's only him.
Ooh, okay.
He's a single character, and we don't have like the mega unique individual like super move
Yep.
implemented. So just know that this is the basics. It's very it's like most RPGs.
Gotcha. So we're gonna just start with some basic attacks and
then eventually they'll come back and you'll get
wow,
better moves. Now this is interesting because he's a PI, he's an exorcist, right? A shaman, and they kind of have this like buddy cop thing going.
Okay.
And this is one of the things I really love about this game is just the characters feel real. We're
They
focusing
do.
on.
He's already busted my chops.
Yeah, exactly. So we're really focusing on character development.
And the tension between characters, and that's really cool.
Yeah. And it's not just him, but you have the other party members.
Yep. All right. So every step forward I take, it can result in battles, it can have cutscenes happen. Whoa, what's this? So this is an enemy that's ready for me, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them on. Wow, okay. The UI on this is really cool. Those transitions are neat. There's a lot of style in here that I'm really into. Yo! So we're like kind of in like this digital demon world.
Yes. You're in the Rift, which is essentially like a demon dimension.
Yeah.
This is where you fight. You have Graham who fights in here, and then you have Doe, which is in the real world.
Oh, gotcha. So we're between these two worlds, solving mysteries across the dimensions.
Again, we have a native English writer that's going to polish a lot of the dialogue, a lot of, just polish the story out. Some of them
It reads really clean so far. I've been having a great time.
Yeah. But
Where's the team from? Where's
Shanghai.
Airlines? It's from Shanghai.
Yeah.
So you're making a game about Shanghai. That's so cool. Because there's like, the more times we can get Yakuza, but from teams where it's their hometown, Yakuza also has that open world feeling where it's like, this is lived in. This is great. Because like, the eye-opening event for games out of China was Genshin Impact.
Okay.
That was a big one. And like I've always known that there's a huge game scene in China.
Yes.
But because of the distance, because of the language barrier, there's just a lot of gaps in the way to like being able to identify and understand what is happening in China. So having this look is awesome. This is very cool.
Thank you. I know the team works really hard to make it so it's not too cultural in a way.
Too cultural. Well, we're looking for plenty of culture. I mean, that's the idea, right?
Yeah, there has to be a balance.
I see.
Because you don't want to put off a lot of the Western audience, you know, by putting in too much of the Eastern culture. It's a weird.
What does that balance look like? That's interesting.
Well, we're trying to find out, right?
Yeah,
that's one of the things. It's like,
what kind of choices would be getting made in that kind of regard?
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Like that's an interesting place to design art from, right?
Yeah.
Especially because it's a noir, which is a very, you know, Western genre, or at least historically.
Yeah. In a dystopian Shanghai in 1920s, right?
Yeah. That Blade
I wouldn't
Runner
say it's
sci-fi.
odd, but it's somehow strangely it really works.
It does. No, this is blending a lot of different inspirations together. It works really cool. I'm floored, kinda. More than I thought I would be from the trailers. That this is really exciting.
Yeah. So coming up, when you get into the deck phase, you know, where you have that mode where you use cards to hack somebody's mind.
Ooh, yeah.
One of the feedbacks we got was it was a little too simplistic. So we're in this one. I just want to set expectations that it's not because we're making it so it's more strategic.
Right. This is the alpha build. This is early in, and it's mostly about putting the pieces in place so that you can build off of them later.
Yeah. But it gives you a good feel on what it's trying to do.
All right, yeah, this is the scene. We've got a private eye detective, we've got an exorcist, and we've got an android. God, it feels like Mato Anomalies is trying to do everything in a way.
You know,
this is such a wide like array, but it all works together so seamlessly.
Yes. We're trying. It's not easy, you know. Trying to find a balance.
Even a scene like this that looks really simple. None of this is easy. But it fits so seamlessly with everything else that's going on. It's cool to see.
Yeah, there's also, again, one of the reasons that it's self-shaded is that, you know, when you look at it from the side and when you see their profiles when they come in and out, right, it's easier for us to put that into the actual characters. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does. It does. I'm just poking around menus, seeing what. Wow. Oh, that's really neat.
No, notice there's the weapons, gears, items. So it's very RPG in a way. Well, it is an RPG. So you'll get weapons. You'll get, you know, you can put your. Yeah, you could pick and choose a lot of your attacks, stuff like that.
Oh, is this a for the cards?
This is for your gear.
Oh, for equipment that we're
yes, that you'll eventually get. This demo does not have it. I'm sorry.
Nope. I'm just poking around, and seeing how menus look and what kind of feeling I can get from all of them. Yeah, this looks great.
So yeah,
there's my glove.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no, this is a lot bigger than I expected, and looks amazing.
It's pretty big for a vertical type slice, right? I mean, it's like
right.
Yeah.
Al, thank you so much for showing me Mato Anomalies.
Thank you for being here.
This is really special.
We hope so.
And I think that there's a lot of perspective being shown here that you're just not going to get anywhere else.
Okay.
And seeing y'all at PAX is like amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, you know, if you had more time, you could walk around, pet the cats, pet the dogs. You know, that for some reason that's like a feature that people are like, oh my god, that's awesome.
Of course.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.